Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have some more home free today, again brought to you by Lori. Lori, you're terrific, can't state that enough. We have Children Go Where I Send Thee with Kenny Rogers, which is, wow. I wasn't expecting to get this request. I had no idea they had performed with Kenny Rogers. He's a legend. I grew up listening to him, so I'm very excited to actually see what they do in a collaboration together. So please go support Home Free at their channel. I'll leave a link in the description. That's definitely the most important part. Also, happy holidays to everyone out there celebrating whatever you celebrate. And thank you so much for being here. Let's get into it. Hit a like on that. With Home Free, I just know to like before. You know, it's just like, it's a simple equation. Like, it's going to be fire.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send you one by one.
Okay, this is fire already. I just love Kenny Rogers, so this is amazing.
How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send you one by one. One for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send.
Sorry, this is so fire. You've got Austin with his little like, pop, 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 and then you got Tim in there with the bass. Kenny Rogers just grooving. Woo!
Born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee two by two. Two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee three by three. Three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary.
I really like this arrangement. It's like so modern. This is so, I don't really have words, and that's when I know I'm really enjoying something, when I have just no way to put this into words. Also the snare beatboxing sound, oof, fire. The snare drum.
Born of the Virgin Mary, born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 4 by 4. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send you 5 by 5. 5 for the gospel preachers. 4 for the poor that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send you 6 by 6. 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed. 5 for the gospel preacher. 4 for the poor that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary.
This song definitely has the partridge in a pear tree kind of vibe where, you know, it's just kind of working its way up and then working its way down in terms of like repetition. But it's so satisfying linguistically to just listen to them, you know, roll this all off the tongue, all off, you know, memory, or by memory. It's just a very, very satisfying culmination of many, many different facets of talent coming together. I love it.
Born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send you 7 by 7. 7 for the the 7 that couldn't get to heaven. 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed. 5 for the gospel preacher. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
I said, how shall I send thee?
I'm gonna send you 8 by 8.
8 for the 8 that stood at the gate.
7 for the 7 that couldn't get to heaven.
6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed.
5 for the gospel preacher.
And it's 4 for the 4 that stood at the door.
3 for the Hebrew children.
2 for Paul and Silas.
1 for the little bitty baby born of the Virgin Mary.
He was born, yeah.
Born in Bethlehem. He was born.
Austin's voice is just, it's unfathomable.
He was born, yeah.
Born in Bethlehem. He was born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee.
That's how the whole thing started, way down in the manger.
8 for the 8 that stood at the gate. 7 for the 7 that couldn't get to heaven.
6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed. 5 for the gospel preachers. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. Born in Bethlehem.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. We got to work with a legend, Mr. Kenny Rogers. This was amazing.
Legend sounds like I'm dead.
Far from it.
Let me just take a second and say, this is great fun. We met by happenstance. My son's teacher told me about Home Free, and I looked him up on the internet and was so impressed. We had this one song that I thought would be great for them to do, and they've done an incredible job, so I thank you one and all for being.
No higher praise, right, coming from Kenny Rogers. This is incredible. Now, I was most amazed by the arrangement, because with a song like this that can get repetitious just by nature, you have to keep it interesting. And what they managed to do is at the end there, they had that little hushed section where, you know, you kind of just like have to like sort of move in to listen. And then the build-ups where you're giving each sort of part of the song or segment to a new soloist to come in there and spin with it. Meanwhile, Kenny Rogers is sort of tying it all together. He's sort of like the maestro, if you will. It's just a very pleasant listening experience. And it could have easily been very boring, but they managed to make it very interesting on every turn. Just with different like changes in vocalities and little spins, hushes, like I said. I really, really enjoyed that. Thank you, Lori, again. I really, they're in my soul at this point. Like they're just vibing down there, and I'm really enjoying going down this path because everything they touch is just feel good. It's feel good, even if it's a serious song. So thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you have any more requests for Home Free. I'm all about it, or any other a cappella groups or whoever it might be. I'm here, and I will see you next time. Please make sure to go over to Home Free's channel and hit subscribe. Please do the same before you leave. Check out my Patreon. I will see you next time, okay?